Welcome back. Episode 2, Season 2 of Three Dudes in a Pod, or did I get it right?
God damn it.
I'll get it right one of these times. Welcome to 3DA Podcast. That's right.
Literally the worst
Tony's
host ever.
here with me. Got fake Tony here with me. Got the Murph. We're going to talk about a bunch of bullshit that you probably don't care about, but we're going to pretend you do and talk about it vehemently. Is that the right word? Vehemently, yes.
Sure.
So I'll go ahead and just jump right into it, to actually opening with something that myself and Murph were just talking about actually phone notifications and how much they just drive me up the wall.
Do they make you anxious?
No. So the backstory here is that, like, anytime I have an application that isn't even an entertainment application on my phone, I don't want a notification for every little thing, and I don't want to have to go through the hassle of turning the notifications off. So
I feel like it's disingenuous to say hassle. Like, you don't know how to operate your phone. Like, you have to get on, like, a website and look up Apache logs for 20 minutes to figure out how to turn off that notification. You flip up the menu, click settings, notifications off. Like, it's, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying it's not a hassle.
yeah, but I mean, if we add up all the times those notifications took some minutes off my life, or some seconds, by the time I die, I'll probably want those seconds back. That's what I feel. Murph, what are you drinking tonight?
You know what I'm drinking, man.
Drinking
Fucking eau de mineral. Filtered with the minerals filtered out.
I think
straight vodka.
Wodka. I think eau de mineral would be like a perfume, wouldn't it?
No, it's mineral water.
What language?
French.
Eau de mineral. Smell of
So
mineral.
what is perfume in French?
It's well, there's a couple different ones.
My favorite is toilet.
Yeah, it's eau de toilette. That's like the most common one. There's eau de parfum.
So what does eau mean? Or eau
It's
or
water.
whatever.
Water. It's the word for water.
So
E-A-U.
is like the French translation like scented water or something like that?
Well, toilet water and perfumed water. Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Weird.
Toilet water.
It's pretty basic,
Cover
right?
ourselves in
Fucking
toilet
French
water.
people, man.
I love it. You guys rock.
Who's you guys? I'm not French.
The French people, I'm just saying.
All of our French listeners.
That are
Let's
coming.
bring up
They're
the
on
map
their way.
again. Oh,
guys.
0? Yeah, there we go.
They're on their- I'm just going to let you guys know I never stopped calling them French fries. I know you guys invented those.
Who's you?
The French people.
Oh, fuck those guys.
Jeez Louise. Vive la liberté. So, I'm drinking some Bullet Rye. It's lower shelf stuff, I think, right? Tastes good, though.
It's medium
I've
chef. It's good.
I've added some water to it.
It comes in a glass bottle. It's okay.
Is that the way? If it comes in plastic, so we know it's...
Oh yeah, dude, that was the days.
Can I get a plastic?
And fucking Popov vodka.
Ugh.
Bad memories of that.
You didn't do very good with it then. 'Cause
Well,
you shouldn't have any memories of that.
I was a Russian translator, officially, in the military. So I went to Russian school, and so me and my classmates would drink vodka while we study and do games and shit.
Now, when you did that, did you start from scratch?
Yeah, pretty much. Yep. We
You
went to
didn't
a
have
school.
any Russian prior?
No. We
How
went
long
to a
was the
school
school?
in Monterey, California. This is not secret knowledge or anything. They teach all kinds of languages there. You basically go for 12 hours a day, 6 days a week for a year. Nothing but Russian.
Was it like, high school where you come in and the teacher's like, what is it? They'll be like, auf Deutsch, or not por favor, I'm not throwing German and freaking Spanish
Yeah.
together, but auf Deutsch,
Right.
bitte. Then you're like, what? I don't know. Is
Yeah,
that what they do there at the school?
Yeah, and it was cool because there were like a lot of them were Russian like defectors. Is that how you say it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They came over to this place in like the early 90s or late 80s.
We had a Russian kid in our unit that did that, and he was Russian Army before he became a Marine. He was just...
That's wild.
He's like, we'd all be bitching about, like, not getting chow on time. He'd be like, in Russia, we had to be beat before chow. And you're just like, all right, man, I'll just wait a couple more minutes, no problem.
They'll beat you with the potatoes and then make you eat them. Some shit like that.
So what are you drinking over there, then?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Drinking some Glenlivet 14-year, straight from the bottle because it's about empty. And a
Man.
Diet Mountain Dew.
That's pretty good. I wonder if we could, you know what? I'm going to start talking to the whiskey guys. Maybe we can get sponsorships and just be like, hey, we're going to advertise your drink and work our way through it.
Oh, yeah? What whiskey guys are you going to talk to?
We'll just start with the lowest rent one we can find. Let's find some plastic bottles.
I'm not drinking that shit.
You gotta, dude.
I'm
It's
just
part
letting you
of the-
know I will never drink that shit.
part of the thing.
No, I'm too much of a snob. I'm sorry.
Okay, what if they're like, you know what, 10 grand, just taste it and let us know how it is on the air.
It's fucking
You don't even
horrible.
have to taste it, man. Just say the words.
I don't drink
Sell
any-
your fucking soul for the money, man.
The only whiskey I drink is single malt scotch.
Just snort it.
And that's it.
Just snort it.
Okay.
Do it.
That's cool. Oh, I actually have a what do you call it? Oh, it's blended.
What is happening?
I'm getting some bottles, man. Calm down, bro.
This is fun.
Yeah. I've got a blended scotch here called Peat Monster, and it smells like Band-Aids.
Did you just drop an accent on that too?
No?
You almost did.
I don't think that I did.
I have a blended scotch here.
I think it was just my words slurring, actually. There was
Oh,
no
nice.
accent intended.
They were hitting it right on time.
Yeah. I couldn't do that if I tried. Sorry, I'm not cool.
We're hitting you in stride.
Oh, this was
awesome.
so good. Okay.
So what do you guys think are some of these best games coming out? I mean, like, I'm really excited for that Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, is that actually going to come out at any point?
I think so, man. I'm pretty pumped. I'm excited for that.
Are you sure? I thought that was supposed to come out like 4 years ago.
No, that's going to be, I think, this month even.
There's no way it's
I don't know
coming out
for
this
sure.
month.
I think it is, man. I think this is the month for it. So that's pretty exciting. That'll be a time suck.
Well, I wonder if it'll be on Game Pass, though.
I
Got
don't
it.
know. I don't know.
Sick.
I just really hope they make a good game real soon because I'm kind of tired of this generic crap that's coming out. You remember the days of NES, right? I mean, when we could just blow out the cartridges, stick it back in, and it worked just fine.
Yeah, but it wasn't anything to the level of what we have these days, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but look at everybody going back to the 8-bit games anyway.
Yeah,
What's
dude,
popular?
like, for example, we were
8-bit
just
games
talking
that
about, I
work.
don't know, were we talking about it last episode? The fucking emulators that are available on Switch?
I think we started, or maybe we didn't talk about it, how cool that is, but it doesn't have Contra.
Ah, no Contra. But yeah, I got emulators on my PC, and I was playing it that same night.
Ooh, that's a pretty warm drink. Oh
Okay.
my. So, yeah. Who shot themselves with a bidet? Tell us that.
To whom are you speaking? Because I know you're not talking
Somebody.
to me.
That was
Somebody
me.
Shot. Oh my god.
To be fair,
To be fair.
I don't have an excuse really. But yeah, I did shoot myself with a bidet. I was house sitting for my sister, and her toilets are fancy and have bidets.
Wait, hold on. I need some reference here. I've never seen a bidet, much less used one. Is it like, you know, like those hose squirting things that are on sinks, and you like pull it out, and there's like a hose? Are you supposed to aim a bidet, or do you like aim your ass over top of it? How does that work?
Well, yeah, that's a good question. So I've
You
never
tell me.
used one before, right? So she left me a note like, you know, don't burn down the house, make sure you feed the dog, that kind of shit.
Don't use the bidet.
And she's like, by the way, we have a bidet, and she left me instructions for it, right?
No, what? Okay.
And so it has like a little knob on the side that you can turn up for the intensity. Right? So you sit down, when you're done crapping, you turn on the bidet, and it shoots water at your butthole and cleans you up a little bit, and then you wipe, and you don't have to wipe 75 times. So I was following the instructions, right? She said, turn it up slowly to like 3, and that's when the water will actually, you know, hit you. And so I got to 3, and I could hear water, but it wasn't spraying me, right? I could hear it like dripping down into the toilet. So I got up and I looked, and I could see it dripping into the toilet. And I'm like, what the fuck? Did I break this somehow? Of course. This is my concern, is that I'm watching my sister's house for a day, and I broke it. Well, it wasn't a day. It was like a week. But so I'm like looking at it. I turn it down and the water kind of cuts off, and then I turn it back up to 3 and the water drips, and then I turn it up to 4. And that was a mistake because I'm not sitting on the toilet at this point.
You're a good storyteller. Go ahead.
Right? And it turns out that there's a little arm on the bidet that drops down and is kind of aimed at you, and that arm was not dropping down until I went to 4, and then it dropped down and fucking shot me in the chest. And I was like, this is gross. I feel gross. I mean, it's clean water, just directly from the incoming pipe.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, it's never
it's not too
actually
bad.
made contact with anybody's ass.
Yeah,
before.
but I did shoot
Yeah.
myself with a bidet. And you
That's
do have to
disgusting.
kind of angle yourself over it, I learned later on once I actually used it properly. Which is real, it's weird, man, because at first I was like, okay, yeah, this is good. I can feel, I feel clean, whatever. And then I moved a little bit, and ooh, bud, that's when I realized it was hitting the wrong spot. Like, then it was like going, enema style.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's what my concern would be. Like, if I was bent over wrong, if it
Your
would squirt
concern
right
is
up
that
the
you
old
would start to
bum.
like it? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying I'd be concerned that I'd bend over and it'd just fill your ass. You'd be like, oh god, that's fucked up.
I think at like a 3 or a 4, it's not powerful enough for that. But it went
Yeah.
up to like 7, so I don't know, man, maybe.
And then you wonder, like, is it possible to reverse straddle that thing? Like, if I was a lady,
Yikes.
I'm just saying.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying.
I feel like, I know that women will do this in the shower or the bath or whatever with the little
Yeah.
removable head.
Yep.
But, this one, you can't really move it, so it's just kind of like a water hose that is just going to spray right up the front side of your body.
Oh. Somebody should test that for us. Maybe your sister.
Do you think there's porn? There's got to be porn of it.
Of course there is.
There has to be.
It's Rule
That'd be the best
34.
text ever.
I'm going to look it up.
Text your sister and ask her if she's
No,
ever
that's
borrowed it. Be like, hey,
Borrowed it.
like,
You mean misused it or something?
have you reversed
This
that
bidet has been
yet?
misappropriated.
That's so good.
Hang on, I'm bringing this up on my phone.
All right. Bidet porn.
Yeah.
Oh, are you calling her? You should call her. Put her on speaker.
No, he's
Oh.
he's looking up. He's looking up bidet porn. He's
No,
making sure.
Okay.
What do you got?
Oh, you know what? I probably should not have put porn in the title
Why?
because all porn on a porn website is porn.
Isn't it though? It's not though, isn't it?
Oh, so you went straight to the site. Like, I like to let Google choose my future.
I went to Pornhub.
Nice.
Yeah, there is. The first video is some chick sitting on a bidet. Hers is different though. Hers is like this is like
Ooh, she's
like
got an
a
interesting
European toilet because that one is like in the center of the toilet bowl. I guess my sister's is like an aftermarket thing that you put on, like it actually kind of latches onto the side.
Okay.
You know what? I just came up with a clever
I've seen
idea.
one of those before because you basically intersect the line that goes into your toilet to fill up the bowl
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
back, and then
Yeah.
it goes to the bidet instead. It's like a $200-something attachment.
Okay, now this is weird.
Have your own bidet.
Remind me to talk to you guys about something offline after this, and
Why's it got to be offline, man? What do you not want our fans to hear?
Yeah.
because I don't want our fans to steal this amazing idea and turn it into a profit. I'm
many
going to turn it into a
amazing
profit, and then I'll advertise it for them. I'll take care of it. I'll be like, look, guys, you want this?
We'll sell it to
It's-
them. Look, our 3 guys in a pod.
Yes.
Merch.
Yes.
It sounds
Wait,
like a
what?
storage company. Fucking stupid.
I thought we were 3D.
We are
Hey.
3DA. I'm telling
Right.
you, we're going to end up
He's
with
making
merch
fun
that
of
is
you, dumbass.
incorrectly labeled.
Oh, God.
Because Chris is going
I
to
don't
be in
even know who I
charge of
am.
it.
This is why you're the worst.
I just can't even be the dude anymore. I'll just be fucking Christopher Robin at this point. I'm over it.
Hey, we're 3 dudes with a podcast, right?
3 podcast dudes.
3 guys in a cup? What?
Well, fuck those Mexican guys. First,
Well, that's
of
what I
all.
was after with the original name, and we thought about this. I was like, okay, 2 girls, 1 cup, 3 guys, 1 pod. It was hilarious, and then somebody shit on it. I don't remember who it was, but now we're 3DA, so that's even better. Now nobody will ever know what 3DA means,
And, Good.
and that's fine.
I tried to put it in there, but you were like, "No, let's be mysterious."
That's the idea, right?
Yeah, no,
can't have
I don't.
mystery.
I guess. Is it?
Mysterio.
Is it a mystery?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Fucking dumbass.
Okay. Oh,
So
shit.
good. Hey, you know what I'm tired of, and I'm glad it's over. You know, people that have fucking kids will get it.
COVID?
Man.
Oh no.
No,
Wait,
yeah,
that's not
yeah.
even
You
No
tired of
shit.
kids?
Fuck.
Yeah, with that too. Wait,
I'm gonna
no,
fucking
I'm
shoot
saying
myself
like
in the face.
Your
if
wife.
I never, man, you're just hitting the nail on the head.
That's
There's
not a
another one
no.
in there. There's another one in there. So yo, if I never see another thing of slime for the rest of my life,
Slime?
happy.
Like what kind of slime?
like the kids were into making slime
right,
for the
okay.
longest time, dude.
Right.
All of a sudden there's baking powder in the fucking ceiling. I don't know how it got there, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, it's miserable.
You
They
know
don't
what kind
make
of
any
slime
more
I
of
do like though?
All
I
right.
saw a video this guy sent me one time.
Was it about a bidet?
No, it was
Was it on
about a
Pornhub?
chick that got into a bathtub. She was not naked, to be
With
fair.
slime?
I'm not trying to get out of line here.
I'm with you.
But some guy who will remain unnamed
Anonymous. Yeah.
sent me a video of a girl. I think she's a real popular YouTuber.
Super popular.
She just gets in a tub and empties like, I don't know, 6 DIY slime things in there and makes a giant bathtub full of slime and just,
Yep.
you know,
Sounds stupid as fuck.
wiggles around in it and markets it to children because
She's gorgeous, dude. Don't even get it wrong. She's gorgeous. And I won't mention any names, you know. But she's a gorgeous kid. Good for her. Good for her to make some money. Like we will someday when we make some merch for 3 dumbasses.
Well, maybe you
God.
should get in a fucking bathtub with some slime.
hey, if we
Take
make
one for
money
the
off it,
team.
I will get in a bathtub with some slime.
Exactly.
You know
If
there's
we
somebody
get in
willing to
as
pay
many
for it,
views
I'm just
as
saying.
she had, I will
maybe
fucking do that.
That's
Dude,
not
I
what
would
you
do
said.
that.
You said some money.
Yeah.
I would do that. Like if we're doing as good as she is doing, I would literally get in there with both of you
Fuck yeah. I'd be
in
all
the
over that,
same.
man.
I'm fast. I'm fat as shit, right?
Give me that YouTube money.
Yeah, no, those kids are crazy. They're making all kinds of money, man. People are just eating
What?
it up.
How though? What do you mean?
It's
podcast
insane.
kids?
Like I went
Dude.
over to my sister's house and she has kids that are 3 kids all under the age of 10. And they're watching YouTube and the YouTube channel they're watching is like, I think this brother and the sister duo that are running around their very big house, just filming themselves, pretending that someone's like after them, like they're being spied on or someone's watching them. And it's literally their landscapers out in the yard working their fucking asses off in the heat. And they're like, what's this dude doing out here? He's looking suspicious. Blah, blah. The dude's like fucking raking, right? He's raking some leaves.
That's
and like,
racist.
oh yeah, he's watching us. And they've got like millions of fucking views, man. It's
Yep.
insane.
Yeah, it's totally bizarre.
That's so weird.
I love it though. It's great. Good
Yeah.
for them. to
Well,
find
I have a
something to
12-year-old
do.
kid, and he does this. Well, he doesn't make videos like that, but he watches that shit. And
See, you get it.
Yeah.
he had a koozie, right, like for a can of soda on his desk when I was Skyping with him the other day, and it said Slurm, and he was like, he didn't even know what the fuck it was. And I was like, how the fuck do you not know what Futurama is? And he goes, I haven't watched TV in years. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, I barely
Yeah.
watch TV, like, but that's weird. He's like, we
my
just watch
kiddos-
videos, like 30-second videos. That's like all
Yeah.
their attention span can handle,
Yep.
like a minute.
My kid will slap those too. YouTube. And it's like,
nuts.
wow. Well, here's a great movie. And they're like, okay. Let's watch YouTube.
Damn kids
So-
these days.
That's too
They're
many
running the
options.
gambit.
That's what the problem is.
I happened to share said video in a specific location.
I
that
mean, we
somebody
would've
can
been the
find
same
if they
way.
go look.
But we just didn't have those options. You had like 2 or 3 cartoon channels.
It is also, it's like instant gratification, right? Like instant content.
Right.
You know, if you had to watch a movie previously, you had to get a DVD or a VHS or whatever and insert it into a machine, and you could only do that one thing at that time. But now, I mean, you got YouTube and TikTok and like all these other social media and other entertainment forms, and there's just tons of user-created content, and it's all instantaneously available.
For
So I'm trying to
instance,
decide-
you were bidet porn search just now.
It was there, yeah.
Imagine how long that would have taken you to find
Ooh,
in
that's loud.
1988.
Okay, I'm gonna pause that. Sorry, you might have to
Sorry.
edit that out. Like,
Oh, it's all good.
was
I know what
fucking
you were.
loud,
I know what you were watching. It was in that one thing. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
heard this water squirting everywhere.
so I don't know. I don't know if I'm jealous or kind of like I feel bad for these kids because like I can remember I had like 2 toys, and I made them work, and we had a fantastic imagination, and we just made things happen. Now kids are just like bored with everything, and my kid will be like, oh, I'm so bored because I'm not watching my shows or entertained by an electronic device, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Why don't you get your toys out, play with them, and go to imagination land? Like, these kids will never really experience imagination like we did as kids, so...
It is kind of sad, too, because once that is kind of gone, it's never going to come back, like, as a society for us. My mother used to joke around that, as a kid, I could play with, like, a paperclip and a dust bunny, and I'd be, like, entertained for hours, because I didn't, I liked having toys, of course, but I didn't necessarily need a bunch of toys to play with and have fun because of that. And, I mean, but granted, it's not necessarily a negative thing. I'm glad we're in a position where our society is so successful that these kids have all this stuff. But, once that's gone, it's never going to come back.
I remember when I was a kid playing with you guys know the big black things that hold bundles of paper together, like a stack of papers? Like if you need them, there's a clip, like a huge black clip,
like a binder clip? Yeah.
Yeah, where it folds back. I used to turn those into you remember from Star Wars, what Vader would travel on? Yeah, that was it. And I'd fly it around the room and shit. And my kid.
What a fucking loser.
Has all these toys and can't figure out what to do without a freaking electronic device. What a loser. I bet you just played with your fucking hair.
You played with drug paraphernalia?
What the fuck?
I don't need imagination. I ran the streets.
I have drug needles to play with.
Well...
Yes?
From where I am from, yeah.
That's not a no.
It's not a no.
The SS injector.
Oh, shit.
Flying around. Yeah, it just feels like they're going to miss that, though, man. And I hope not. But I try to do some imagination with my kid, and it's hard to do as an adult. You can't really get back to where you were as a kid, where you'd be hunting the cat with a Nerf gun, and it's great, and it's a lot of fun, and you're on a safari, but you just can't do that anymore as an adult.
I actually had that happen to a guy I used to work with when I lived out in Colorado, and he was a little bit of an older guy, but I asked him if he ever played D&D or Dungeons and Dragons, and he's like, yeah, I used to play pretty often. And I was just, I had a small group of people that we were talking about starting up a group with, and I was like, hey, would you want to play? He's like, no, I wouldn't want to do that. I'm like, why not? He's like, I'm playing Warcraft, man. Why would I want to sit there and talk about it when I can play a video game? And I'm like, dude, that's shitty.
It's the way it is, man. It's all gone. I still love to throw down and play a video or a board game with the kid. Life is a good one. I love Life. I always lose at it, so it's pretty accurate. We haven't done Monopoly yet because I don't really want to break any tables. But yeah, those old board games are good, man. D&D would be neat. I never played it as a kid, but
I love those trivia games, man, like Balderdash.
Shit's great. That's fun. Categories. The Balderdash is one of my favorites. Isn't that the one where that's the one where you lie, isn't it?
Yeah, you make up a definition, and the people have to figure out which one's real and which one's fake.
Y'all sound like the fucking Golden Girls, like some bitches in their 50s or something.
Jesus Christ! Oh, whatever. They're princess.
Why are you gatekeeping fun right now?
Oh shit!
Gatekeeping fun.
You know what's fun? When you get corks and you stick them up your ass. That's fun, guys. You guys don't know fun. Jesus.
Fucking talking about playing Parcheesi and shit when you're 12 or something, and I was playing
Sorry, we're not up your
Rockets.
alley there. You were busy figuring out your sexuality with a cork.
That's right. I'm not sure.
Sorry. We were playing games while you were busy finger banging your butt. We'll never do it again. Don't nerd bash nerds. That's terrible. What were you doing as a kid then, besides dodging corks?
I don't remember.
See?
Dumb shit. Breaking the law.
Exactly. I remember jumping off a roof with a fucking umbrella to see if that would work.
Was it an umbrella, or was it like one of those big ass umbrellas that goes over the tables?
No, it was just a normal umbrella, and that bitch went inside out. It did not work. So, kids, if you're listening, your parents are pieces of shit. Don't do it, though.
Yeah, there's no fucking Mary Poppins bullshit.
How do you even know that show?
Mary Poppins?
You don't like fun. You can't watch
His
Mary
kids
Poppins.
have seen it.
How do I know Mary Poppins? Is that
Yeah,
what
if
you
you
was
don't like
asking?
fun, you can't watch Mary Poppins.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You know who I do
She'd-
like though? Emily
she'd still
Blunt,
get it.
man.
I don't know.
She
Not
played
sure
the
who
new
that is.
Mary Poppins. I didn't care for the new Mary Poppins, but Emily Blunt is attractive. She's
put
married to
something-
John Krasinski though, so I feel like a little bit of competition on that front.
Who's that?
Jim from The Office.
Oh, yeah.
I was just talking about him to my wife the other day because that's fucking weird that he's like the new dude on 24, right?
Is he? I didn't know that.
Or he was like on a show like similar to.
Oh,
that, if
he's
not
he's
24.
on Amazon's Tom Clancy show.
Yeah, right. So he's like a Jack Reacher or some bullshit, right?
Yeah.
That's just weird for him. I feel.
He was in 13 Hours, I think it was.
Yep.
And I felt like he was really good in that. I don't love him in Tom Clancy, Jack Ryan. I don't know. I don't think he's quite hit his acting peak yet.
Are you a
don't
casting
think so?
agent now?
No, I just don't want to insult him because I'm sure he's listening.
Oh yeah, true.
I'm really
What's up,
banking
John?
on his
Fuck
production
you.
studio to make some movies
That's-
for me.
He's fucking
That's right.
suck.
That's
fucking
our
hilarious.
third one. That's our third one. That's our third listener.
Listen, I want to. Okay, before we go any further, I want to address the pictures that I put into the Slack channel. Let's talk about that.
Is this gonna be
While
your-
I take another swig of this whiskey.
Well,
Dude.
not his in particular. So good. See, we're gonna have to create a page where you log in. People can see the pictures we share with each other.
Is this
so they're
a
on the same
D-Rex or a
page.
C-Rex?
It's called a Dickosaurus Rex.
Dickosaurus Rex. So a D-Rex.
So one of the guys in the Father clan that I play with on Xbox 3D prints these,
It's a fantastic. He does the artwork too. I've seen it before.
and you can
All
buy
hail
them.
Spicy J.
You can buy them online if you just go to Facebook and look up Dickosaurus.
Is
He's
this
selling
just
them?
like a
That's
random
hilarious.
thing that he makes?
Yeah, he
or-
lives
or
up in
does it-
Canada.
Does it go to something?
I mean, it goes to his pocket.
You know what that reminds? You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of like, as if Superbad, Jonah Hill.
yeah.
Had
Drawing
become
those
like this
dicks.
is his career now. Showing all the dicks in the beginning of the movie. He's just like, I can make this lucrative.
That's hilarious.
I can't stop drawing dicks. Oh man,
Do you think
So,
that's safe for
obviously, I
work? I, can
ordered
put it on
one.
my desk at work.
I would.
See how long it takes him to notice.
So everybody listening, it's not been described yet. It's the bottom half is basically a T-Rex, and then the top half is an erect dick.
Yep, it's got
Like,
some
it's all
decent
veiny
curvature
and
to
shit.
it.
Yeah,
My God Almighty,
and it's got actual balls. That's what the second picture was. It's got some
it's
balls.
just too much. It's too much.
It's a pretty good picture. You can get it
It's
in any
not
color
safe
you want.
for work. Can I get veiny flesh, please? Not safe for work, but
It's so good though.
definitely fun. That's why we should maybe someday do like a login portal for, people that are actually listening, all three of them, and then they can see some of the content. We just lock it down tight.
You click on the podcast, it needs to be just a little gallery right below that specific episode.
You
of
can just
things
put
we're
that right
talking
on the
about.
main page. Gallery.
Yeah, then you'd have to log into for
Why?
it though, because I don't want kids just stumbling across that by any
Dude,
means.
That's fine.
That's what the whole internet is, man. It's 98% porn, and none of it's
Nothing-
protected. Do
nothing
you remember back in
sacred.
the day when you tried to visit a porn
It's
site
a group on Facebook.
and you needed a fucking credit card?
He's got a picture of 30 of lined up in a row. Jesus Christ! Hold on.
Let me see them all.
Do you remember how hard it used to be to get access to porn back in the day?
Yeah, you remember when your friend would bring out a Playboy that his dad had, and you just
Back
like,
in my day.
"Ooh, back in my day, back in my day."
Jesus.
Back when I was using like the Netscape browser or something.
Yeah.
When were you ever using the Netscape browser?
I don't know,
Man.
long time
How
ago.
young are you? Good God. No imagination.
Who,
No
me?
Netscape. Yeah.
I'm 37.
He's just a little kid. Maybe you just couldn't afford Netscape.
No,
That's
pretty
okay.
much.
No.
I had an Apple IIgs up until senior year, so like 1999. Remember those Apple IIgs? You don't remember that shit.
Is that the colorful one?
It had color.
Oh, I
to
know
it.
what you're talking about. Yeah, the sleek one.
Yeah, it was fucking
Yeah.
stupid. Like 16 megs of RAM.
I remember 256 would run the greatest games.
Like, yeah.
But they had Windows XP by that point, right?
You ever just
They came
watch
out
the
in, like,
movie
2000 or
Hackers,
something
man?
Stupid.
Oh my
Fucking
god!
love
You got to
Windows.
rewatch it.
Not
It's
in a long
so
time.
funny watching them talk about technology.
Yeah, right. It's got a 28.8 modem. Oh my god! They're
Are you
like,
serious?
oh my god! I just jizzed in my pants.
Little baby Angelina.
She's fucking in the background.
Dude, that's a good scene right there. I'm telling
my
you, the
God.
dream.
Well, the whole movie's great.
Oh, it's so
That's a
good.
great movie.
There's a lot of classics.
It is.
Well, I think we could go down a rant at this point, but we're trying to keep it clean. So I think until next time, we'll go ahead and we'll sign off and, hope to talk to everybody again soon. Or maybe not too. Talk towards everybody again soon.
Talk out your faces again.
Yeah, exactly. Well, till next time, fuck you guys. To our fans, hey, we love you.
Fucking hoorah.
All none of you. So, was it?